Welcome to episode 4 of the WWF 1985 series, and welcome aboard. These are the results from Superstars of Wrestling in front of 17,441 people at the New York Times Reunion Centre. In a pre-show decent wrestling element sheet, Brittany Brown, Lynn and Kai, Monster Ripper defeated Susan Starr, Moody Submission, and Luna Vonk in 7:46 when Brittany Brown defeated Susan Starr by pinfall. Luna 50, Medusa 51, Susan Starr 41, Monster Ripper 52, Lila Kai 56, and Brittany Brown 42. Noah Prince 55, C-. In a decent pre-show match, Sting defeated Greg Valentine in 8:15 by pinfall. Greg Valentine 69, Sting 54. No working with 69C+. In a poor pre-show match, Judy Martin and Susie Spirit defeated Americana and Velvet McIntyre in 7:50 when Susie Spirit defeated Americana by pinfall the Sunset Flip. Velvet McIntyre 54, Americana 41, Susie Spirit 27, and Judy Martin 49. Susie Spirit improving in technical. In a pre-show match, Subpar Wrestling a little heat, Fabulous Lawrence defeated Steven Regal in 7:45 by pinfall the pile driver. Fabulous Lawrence old school face below average. Fabulous Lawrence getting his gimmick. Steven Regal's getting his gimmick. Fabulous Lawrence 30, Regal 48. No work compared to 45D. In a pre-show match, decent wrestling element cheat, Matt Bourne and Bob Orton defeated Owen Hart and Chris Benoit in 8:30 when Matt Bourne defeated Chris Benoit by pinfall the Northern Exposure. In terms of ring work, Bob Orton Jr. was head and shoulders by nuts. Matt Bourne's weakness to and everything. Chris Benoit's getting his gimmick. Now it's quality in the colour commentary good match boost. Benoit 62, Owen Hart 66, Bob Orton Jr. 75, Matt Bourne 50. No work improvements. Let's just turn that off. 71C+. In about that good wrestling and decent match for the crowd, Mr. Perfect defeated Sergeant Slaughter in 8:20 by pinfall the Henningplex. Sergeant Slaughter 17, Mr. Perfect 17. No work improvements. This is the main show now. In about that good wrestling and a decent match for the crowd, the British Bulldogs defeated Team Awesome in 8:27 when Davey Boy defeated Barry Windham by pinfall the power clean, lift and diving headbutt. Mike Rotundo is the weak link, Diamond Kid 83, Davey Boy 77, Mike Rotundo 55, Barry Windham 64, Barry Windham flying 76B-. Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair have a heated conversation but eventually come to blows. Security swarm the ring. In about that decent wrestling entry, Matilda Hunt defeated Linda Dallas in 8:04 by pinfall Big Splash. Matilda makes defense number 2 of her women's title. Linda Dallas 44, Matilda Hunt 50, no working 52D+. Miss Medusa is celebrating a victory which wasn't meant to be in a Velvet McIntyre, it was meant to be Monster Ripper. I don't know why Medusa was in that angle, I ignore that. In about that good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Road Warriors defeated the Killer Bees in 8:01 when Road Wally Animal defeated Jim Brazil by pinfall the Doomsday Device. They make defense number 7 of their World Tag Team titles. Jim Brazil 63, Blind Bear 58, Road Warrior Hawk 79, and Road Warrior Animal 72. Brian Blair in performance at 76B-. And then we go to the back. And Brett goes, they have what I and my brother want. The tag team titles. This has been a great year for the Hart Foundation and we want to win. Win the gold on the grandest stage, WrestleMania 2. You see, there might be warriors, but so are we. We are one, if not the best tag team in WWF. This is the place to be, and next we got a match, and we'll prove it in the ring. So Jim and Brett sending a message to the Road Warriors. And about that good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, the Hart Foundation defeated the Rock and Roll Express at 7:50 when Bret Hart defeated Ricky Morton by submission as sharpshooter. Robert Gibson 59, Ricky Morton 56, Jim Nadine Hart 68, Bret Hart 77. Robert Gibson improving in Rumble 73B-. Just checking on the cat. He sat on the end of the bed because he moved. In a decent match, Junkyard Dog and Adrian Adonis and the Rockers defeated Ted DiBiase, Terry Funk and Young Stallions in 8:16 when Shawn Michaels defeated Paul Ramon by pinfall the Sweet Chin Music. Mighty Genetic 51, Shawn Michaels 52, Adrian Adonis 77, Junkyard Dog 76, Terry Funk 73, Ted DiBiase 79, Jim Powers 46, Paul Ramon 41. 74B-. Terry Funk sustained a damaged heel in this match. Nice. Adrian Andre the Giant vs Paul Orndorff for WrestleMania hype. In a decent match, Jim Duggan and the Fantastic defeat the fearsome men Undertaker, Vader, and Mankind when Jim Duggan defeated the Undertaker by pinfall running clothesline tackle. Tommy Rogers 45, Bobby Filton 44, Jim Duggan 50, 65, Mankind 50, Vader 54, Undertaker 49, Undertaker improved at Rumble 59C. Tito Santana's back and he goes, I'm a fighting champion, and that's what makes me a great superstar. Where Greg Valentine wants to have a super spoon put in his mouth and just to be given everything. Tonight I go out there once again and defend this bout. Nice speaking and fighting words from the Thingamy. In an exceptional match, Andre the Giant and Ricky Steamboat defeated Randy Savage and Paul Orndorff in 7:49. When Andre the Giant defeated Paul Orndorff by pinfall with a body slam. Ricky Steamboat 91, Andre the Giant 96, Paul Orndorff 75, Savage 92. No work improvements, 75 B-. In a decent match, Tito Santana defeated Magnum TA in 10-10 by pinfall. Tito Santana makes defense number 8 of his Intercontinental title. Magnum TA at 54, he's debuted his old school face click. It's got initial rating below average. And Tito Santana 70. Magnum TA improving in performance to 71C+. And then we see a video hyping up the main event of the night. In an exceptional match, the Four Horsemen, Truly Blanchard, Ollie Anderson, Arn Anderson and Ric Flair defeat Hulk Hogan, Billy Graham, Jake Roberts and Roddy Piper in 21:09. Ric Flair defeat Billy Graham by pinfall. Ollie Anderson was the weakest performance. Ric Flair 99, Arn Anderson 65, Ollie 54, Truly 67, Roddy Piper 96, Jake Robertson 87, Billy Graham 69, Hulk Hogan 100. Truly Blanchard in performance, Arn Anderson in performance, Roddy Piper in technical and Jake Roberts in performance. 76 B-. I should have set this one to be called in the ring, but that's fine. Ric Flair defeated a new hope spot the crowd got behind him. His psychology will be able to use this go-to spot in the future. And then in a decent, superb post-show match, Harley Race defeated Brutus Beefcake in 14 minutes 59 by pinfall with a pile driver. Harley Race 79, Brutus Beefcake 65, and he's improved in performance. And there we go. We end our first edition of WF Superstars this month. No main event this month, so we go straight back next week with another Superstars, but it's 75 B-. Increased our popularity in 21 regions, but lost it in 1. That's fine. We'll see you guys live once again next week for another edition of WWF Superstars. I tried something and I fricked it up. Now, I have looked at the card and the fact that I can't remember which one I said was going to be Loser Leaves WWF, but that isn't going to happen now. So that's going to be the end of that. No Loser Leaves WWF. But we've got heels and faces on, and I'm 4 heels more in the women's division, and I can't be asked to turn anyone in the women's division because I turned 20 people last week. And I need 7 more faces in the men's division, so 4 women are going to be released, and I'm going to bring in 7 men to replace them. But in a pre-show about decent wrestling without much heat, Team Awesome defeated the Rockers in 7:43, and Mike Rotundo defeated Shawn Michaels by pinfall league in the ropes for Privilege. Mike Rotundo, Barry Windham carried the match in terms of ring performance. Mike Rotundo 53. Barry Windham 66, Marty Jannetty 52, Shawn Michaels 51. No recruitments yesterday, heels the Rockers are faces, 62C. In a pre-show about decent wrestling with a little heat, Chris Benoit defeated Steven Regal in 7:53 by submission. Chris Benoit 56, Regal 38. These two don't click, 53 C-. In a decent pre-show match, the Four Horsemen, Anderson, Ollie Anderson, Truly Blanchard defeated Sting. Magnum TA and Fabulous Lawrence in 7:33 when Truly Blanchard defeated Sting by slingshot suplex. Fabulous Lawrence 44, Magnum TA 63, Sting 54, Truly Blanchard 69, Ollie Anderson 55, Arn Anderson 67, Magnum TA in Rumble. Please be aware there is moments on this card, especially at the end of the pre-show, that do not make sense. They only make sense for my booking for future plans for those wrestlers, because they're in the wrong they're the wrong alignment for the current roster. In a pre-show about decent wrestling, Damage Heat, Silent Slaughter defeat Owen Hart by pinfall for Goodbuster, so he's ain't going to go well tonight. Silent Slaughter 47, Owen Hart 47, no work improvements, 47D. And then that's just one of the because we've done that. I did a show last week where I did quite a lot. We open up with 95A and Hulk Hogan's in the back and goes, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. The Hulkster has a target on his back and the road to WrestleMania is hotting up where I take on Ric Flair. But tonight everything comes full circle when I face Roddy Piper in a steel cage match with my WWF Championship on the line. Now when I go out there, I know one thing. My Hulkamaniacs will be going wild tonight, and with them behind me, I'm going to keep going. Rah." Hulk Hogan was using freedom. Hulk Hogan was the real star in this segment. Mean Gene improving acting and better performance, which is nice. 95A star. Beautiful. In the battle of decent wrestling, that cheat, the Monsters defeat the Killer Bees in 5:48 when Vader defeated Jim Burnsville by pinfall the Powerbomb. Jim Burnsville 60, Brian Blair 52, Vader 57, The Undertaker 51, Vader improving performance, 61C. In a battle of decent wrestling, the Little Heat, McIntyre defeated Monster Ripper in 6:18 by pinfall the McIntyre roll. Oliver McIntyre 49, Monster Ripper 50. No work on Ripper 53C-. Then Matilda Hutton comes down to the ring and beats the living crap out of her. In a battle of superb wrestling and good heat, Ted DiBiase defeated Jim Duggan in 7:37 by pinfall. Jim Duggan 71, Ted DiBiase 84, no work improvements. And once again, we're going to do this. Yeah, we know this suffered, and I know that he's going to be annoyed because of it, but I don't care. Had to be done. In a good match, Tito Santana defeated Bruce Beefcake in 7:34 by pinfall. Tito Santana makes event to number 9 of his Intercontinental title. Bruce Beefcake 62, Tito Santana 69 of 71C+. A video plays hyping Andre Roberts versus Terry and Mr. Wonderful, which is coming up next on Superstars. At 75B-, an exceptional match. Terry Funk and Paul Orndorff and defeat Andre the Giant, Jake Roberts 53, and Terry Funk defeat Andre the Giant by pinfall the pile driver. Jake Roberts 76, Andre the Giant 87, Paul Orndorff 72, Terry Funk 72, no difference. But ignore the fact we didn't work as a team. In an exceptional match, Billy Graham defeated Ric Flair in 7:58 by pinfall. Ric Flair 99, Billy Graham 65, 75B-. The Hart Foundation taking on the Road Warriors, a hype for our next event, which that match will be happening not only at WrestleMania, but we're going to be giving everybody a treat this coming Sunday night. After the recent things that the Hart Foundation have been saying, they will be taking on the Road Warriors live. I had to change Road Warrior Hawk to a face, and so the joys of that. These 5C. In a decent match, built Race Bulldogs and Young Stallions, both heel teams now. We had Rock and Roll Express and the Fantastics in 7:55 when Jim Powers defeated Tommy Rogue by pinfall the running power slam. Paul Moreno was really off his game, and that's quality in the colour commentary match boost. Dave Boy came out of the match looking good. Tommy Rogers 44, Boy Filton 42. Gibson 53, Morton 53, Jim Powers 41, Paul Ramone 35. Kid 73 and David Boy 75. 64C, Dave Boy in performance, Tommy Rogers in performance, and Jim Powers in performance. 64C. A video plays hyping up Greg Valentine versus Tito Santana at WrestleMania. In about Pro Wrestling, a little heat, Susan Spirit, Susan Starr and Americana defeat Brittany Brown, Judy Martin and Luna Vonk. Luna in 7:38 when Americana defeat Brittany Brown. Americana 38, Susan Starr 36, Susan Spirit 32. Luna 47, Judy Martin 50 and Brittany Brown 42. Judy Martin, you have just given yourself a nice contract red slip. In a superb match, Harley Race, Randy Savage and the Hart Foundation defeat Junkyard Dog, Ricky Steamboat and the Road Warriors in 05 when Bret Hart defeated Road Warrior Animal by pinfall. Ricky Steamboat 88, Junkyard Dog 71, Road Warrior Animal at 64, Road Warrior Hawk 75. Jim Dean Hart 65, Bret Hart 79, Randy Savage 93, Harley Race 78. Jim Dean Hart in Rumble, Randy Savage in Technical, Road Warrior Hawk in Performance and Harley Race in Performance. 76B-. And then we're on to our main event of the evening in an exceptional match. Hulk Hogan defeated Roddy Piper in 25-21 by pinfall big low drop. Hulk Hogan makes event to number 9 of his WWF World Heavyweight title. Roddy Piper seemed off his game, 84 to 100. No work improvements, an 82B. That's where we end the show tonight. That should get us an 80B+. And my friends, that's increased our population to 23 regions. I'll see you live at Madison Square Gardens. Hello and welcome to Madison Square Gardens. We are live tonight, uncensored, unbounded, uncensored, unglorified. This is wrestling at its finest. And my friends, tonight every match or majority of the matches hits the grand mark of 20 minutes of wrestling because since the Silver Face card came in, I can't use everybody until the people are signed. So get ready for that. And tonight, in the special Boxing Day live from Madison Square Gardens, the WWF brings the greatest wrestling on the planet. And tonight, a huge four-man tag team action when Team Hogan meets Team Flair, and there'll be a roof, and the weapons will be weapons. This will be a lethal lockdown. So yeah, we're gonna have tonight a huge full tag team match inside a cage. Then we cut to a camera inside the arena in front of the 20,000 fans where Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan is sitting and going, Monsoon, welcome to this show tonight. The first ever lethal lockdown. This company has been on fire this year. And Bobby goes, what a great Christmas present we're giving you tonight, live from Madison Square Gardens. Let's get it sent to the ring for the first match. The tag team titles are on the line. Yep, so there we go, an 82B. No two women on screen, but I don't mind. An 81B, beautiful. In a battle of superb wrestling and good heat, the Road Warriors defeat the Hart Foundation in 20 minutes 10 when Road Warrior Animal defeat Bret Hart by pin for the Doomsday Device. Road Warriors make defense number 9 of their World Tag Team titles. Jim Dean Hart 71, Bret Hart 86, Road Warrior Hawk 81, Road Warrior Animal 69, Jim Dean Hart in Technical, so 81B. In a bad decent wrestling match, Lily Kai, Linda Dallas and Medusa defeat Val McIntyre, Susan Starr and Americana in 8:25 and Medusa defeated Susan Starr with the German suplex. Then Americana 39, Susan Star 42, 54. Medusa's not leaving, Linda Dallas is not leaving, and Lily Kyan not leaving after their performances tonight with a 50, a 45 and a 55, which is not making my life any easier to get rid of these girls. A 54 C-. In a decent match, the Fearsome Men, Mankind, Vader and The Undertaker defeat Jim Duggan and the Rock and Roll Express in 1931 with Vader defeated Robert Gibson by pinfall of Powerbomb. Undertaker 51, Vader 57, Mankind 55, Robert Gibson 55, Ricky Morton 51, Jim Duggan 71. Vader improved performance, that's why Jim Duggan was thrown in the match to help the new guys, but the Fearsome Men are continuing their running ragged around WWF. In a superb match, Tito Santana defeated Terry Funk in 1946, where by pinfall following defense on Jake the Snake Roberts. Tito Santana makes defense number 10 of his Intercontinental title. Terry Funk 74, Tito Santana 74. No welcome in 76B-. In a battle at Superb Wrestling, a little heat, Owen Hart defeated Fabulous Lawrence in 1934 by submission of the Sharpshooter. Owen Hart 63, Fabulous Lawrence 27. Fabulous Lawrence, we reckon, improving in performance, so 53 C-. In a battle at Decent Wrestling with Amateur Sting, the Fantastics defeated the Fantastic Three, Mr. Perfect and Team Awesome in 1503 when Sting defeated Mike Rotundo by pinfall. Tommy Rogers 43, Bobby Filton 44, Sting 51, Mike Rotundo 51, Barry Windham 61 and Mr. Perfect 61. Bobby Filton improving in performance and Tommy Rogers in performance, which is not bad, 58 C-. Quite proud of that. In a decent match, the Rockers and the Killer Bees defeat the British Bulldogs and Young Stallions in 20 minutes 29. When Shawn Michaels defeated Jim Powers by pinfall with a switch in music. He seemed off his game and Jim Powers was really off his game. Now it's quality in the colour commentary going to match a boost. Jim Brazil 55, Brian Blair 49, Marty Jannetty 52, Shawn Michaels 55, Jim Powers 41, Paul Ramone 41, Dynamite Kid 75 and David Boy 75 for Dynamite Kid in Bruno Rumble 67 C+. In a decent match, Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper defeated Ron Pope and Chris Benoit in 1933 when Paul Orndorff defeated Ron Pope by pinfall the Lariat. Chris Benoit 60, Ron Pope 14, Roddy Piper 96, Paul Orndorff 78. I basically brought Ron Pope in so we could just get these two on the night card because they were the last two main event heels I had. So I brought in Ron Pope to kind of be the goat to be squashed in this match. So Chris Benoit came out of the match looking a bit better. Yeah, we know. In a battle, didn't have much heat in Terrible Wrestling. Matilda the Hun defeated Susie Spirit 15-15 by pinfall the Big Splash. She made defense number 3 of her women's title. Susie Spirit was visibly tired towards the end and asked us to help. McIntyre was pretty weak. And then in a exceptional match, Andre the Giant defeated Randy Savage by 20 minutes 22 by pinfall the Body Slam. Andre the Giant 93, Rodney Savage 83. Miss Elizabeth is turning heel with Randy Savage, so we'll sort that out later. 79B, not bad. In an exceptional match, Harley Race defeated Ricky Steamboat in 1947 by pinfall the pile driver distraction from Randy Savage. Ricky Steamboat 91, Harley Race 72, no work improvement, 76B-. In a decent match, Magnum TA defeated Adrian Adonis in 1947 by pinfall. Magnum TA 49, Adrian Adonis 77. Adrian Adonis improved in performance at 71C+. In a battle at Superb Wrestling, Great Heat, Ted DiBiase defeated Jake Roberts in 2017 by pinfall. Jake Roberts 88, Ted DiBiase 80, no work improvements, and 876B-. Then in a superb match, Hulk Hogan, Billy Graham, Junkyard Dog and Sergeant Slaughter defeated the Four Horsemen, Ollie Hansen, Arn Anderson, Julie Branch and Ric Flair in a lethal lockdown match in 30 minutes 24 when Hulk Hogan defeated Ollie Anderson by a big leg drop. It was a weak link. Ric Flair 98, Truly 69, Arn Anderson 68, Ollie Anderson 53, Sergeant Slaughter 65, Junkyard Dog 68, Billy Graham 68, Hulk Hogan out there with 100 again. No work improvements. We're going to end the show there with an 81B. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful match. That's where we ended nights and the final World Federation at Madison Square Gardens live this time around. And I'm going to give it to Hulk, Rick, and I'm going to give it to Andre the Giant because I like Andre. Really proud of Andre. We've got so we've got one more show to do now because I'm not going to do. We're going to have a week off from the Figure Me in this episode. So this episode is going to be a bit shorter than what we normally do. But I would suggest that they wouldn't do Superstars of Wrestling this week, so we're not going to do it this week. So that's not going to be happening. So the next show will be the Supercard of this month. We'll see you live for that one. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. It's the final episode of the year, so I'll see you at the main screen after this to go through the end of the year awards and stuff. But in a poor pre-show match, Linda Dallas defeated Americana in 1508 by pinfall. Americana 37 and Linda Dallas 42. Americana's getting better gimmick 43D. In a poor pre-show match, Brutus Beefcake, Greg Valentine and Mr. Perfect defeated Ron Pope, Little Beaver and Lewis Sharp in 15-10 when Greg Valentine defeated Little Beaver by pinfall for the elbow drop. Larry Sharp was relink. I know he's a draw. Larry Sharp 6. Little Beaver 29. Ron Pope 23. Mr. Perfect 65. Greg Valentine 69 and 64. Larry Sharp in Rumble Performance and Little Beaver in Flying 55 C-. I don't care. So we open up the night on New Year's Eve in a decent match. 35,446 people at the Carrier Dome tonight. Bob Orton defeats Steve Reed, Davey and Shane Douglas in 14:31 by Pivot Suplex. Shane Douglas old school face poor. Shane Douglas 41. Bob Orton Jr. 70. No working moves. I'm sorry, but he had to come in as a face because that's what I was hiring for. In a Bavard Superb Wrestling, a good heat, the Road Warriors defeated the Bulldogs in 15:09 when Road Warrior Animal defeated Dynamite Kid by pinfall with the Doomsday Device. Road Warrior Animal makes Road Warriors by defense number 10 of their WWF World Tag Team titles. Dynamite Kid 81, David Boy 78, Road Warrior Hawk 82, Road Warrior Animal 72, Dynamite Kid in Performance at 77B. In a Bavard Decent Wrestling, Madame Cheat, Stephen Regal, Owen Hart and Adrian Donis defeated Magnum TA, Fabulous Lance and Chris Benoit. 15:09 when Adrian Donis defeated Benoit by pinfall for the Adorable Dog. Benoit 64, Fabulous Lawrence 34, Magnum TA 55, Adrian Donis 72, Owen Hart 66, Stephen Regal 45, and no Wickman 65C. In a pool match, Susie Spirit and Susan Starr defeated Luna Vonk and Medusa in 14:15 when Susan Starr defeated Luna by pinfall. Susan Starr 38, Susie Spirit 34, Medusa 50, and Luna 50. Medusa in Performance at 49D+. In a decent match, the Fearsome Men, The Undertaker, Vader, and Mankind defeat Jim Duggan and the Rockers in 14:42 and The Undertaker defeated Mighty Jannetty by pinfall the Tombstone. Mighty Jannetty 52, Michaels 54, Jim Duggan 68, Mankind 54, Vader up there is 60 and Undertaker 56. Shawn Michaels approved a Rumble 64C. So last night on a house show, Velvet McIntyre defeated the Monster to whatever her name was, Matilda the Hun, to get the title. But in a decent match, she gets defeated by Lillian Kai in 14:39 by pinfall the Diving Smash. Lillian Kai wins the WWF World Women's title. Lily Kai 55, and Velvet McIntyre 52. Noah Chris 58 C-. In a Bavard Fantastic and Great Wrestling, Ric Flair and Roddy Piper defeat Sting in 14:53, and Ric Flair defeats Sting by submission of figure 4 leg lock. Sting was really strong out in the ring performance, that's fine. Sting 55, Roddy Piper 86, and Ric Flair 88, 72B-. No improvements. I was hoping this Sting would improve in that match, but there we go. In a Bavard Decent Wrestling, Madame Cheat, Team Awesome do the Fantastic for 15:03 and Barry Windham defeated Bobby Filton by pinfall the Suplex. Mike Rotundo 55, Barry Windham 63, Tommy Rowe 48, Barry Filton 45, Tommy Rowe improving in performance at 61C. In a Bavard Good Wrestling, a decent match, the card, the Killer Bees defeat the Hart Foundation at 15:18 when Jim Burnsill defeated Jim Nadine Hart by pinfall the Beasting and following defense from Road Warrior Hawk. We also had Road Warrior and tackle Bret Hart at the same time. Jim Nadine Hart 73, Bret Hart 85, Jim Burnsill 62, Brian Blair 57, Bret Hart in performance and Brian Blair in performance at 78B. In a superb match, Silent Slaughter defeated Terry Funk in 15:07 by pinfall. Terry Funk 72, Silent Slaughter 73, Silent Slaughter improved in performance. We put Jake Roberts on commentary that time. In a Bavard Decent Wrestling, Average Heat, Young Stallions defeated the Rock and Roll Express at 15:22 when Jim Powers defeated Ricky Morton by pinfall with a double drop kick. Robert Gibson 58, Ricky Morton 57, Jim Powers 47, Paul Ramone 42, 58 C-. In a good match, Junkyard Dog, Jake Roberts and Ricky Steamboat defeated the Four Horsemen, or three of the Four Horsemen, Trudy Blanchard, Ollie Anderson and Ironson in 14:48 when Junkyard Dog defeated Ollie Anderson by pinfall. In terms of ring work, Ricky Steamboat was head and shoulders above everyone else. Ollie Anderson was weak and struck out in ring performance, that's fine. Anderson 63, Ollie's 53, Truly 66, Ricky Steamboat 89, Jake Roberts 77, and Junkyard Dog 72. 77B, nice. In an exceptional match, Billy Graham and Andre the Giant defeated Holly Racing and Paul Orndorff in 14:57 when Billy Graham defeated Holly Race by pinfall. Andre the Giant carried the match in terms of ring performance. Andre the Giant 96, Billy Graham 68, Paul Orndorff 77, Harley Race 78. No work improvements, 82B. In a Bavard Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Tina Santana defeated Ted DiBiase in 15:30 by pinfall following the botched defense by Greg Valentine. He makes defense number 11 of his Intercontinental title. Ted DiBiase 81. He's also getting voted expcte at Santana 76. No working for 78B. And their video plays hyping up the main event of Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage. In an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated Randy Savage in 35 minutes and made 3 by putting the leg drop. He makes defense number 10 of his WWF World Heavyweight title. Heavyweight title. Randy Savage 88, Hulk Hogan 100. No work improvements. I don't know why the hell Randy Savage cannot do a good main event. We're end the show with 76B minus a 79B. I can't complain, but that main event was shit. So I'm going to be doing this, and I am going to be doing this, and I'm sorry to him, but I'm going to fricking point. So yeah, we'll wait. We'll see. It shouldn't take too long to load, I'm hoping. So yeah, we're now done an entire year of or October, November, December. So we're on episode 3 now. So this is the last part we've done. Older brother. There's Peter Collins, Danny Boy's brother. Danny Boy Collins, of course. And I've been making signings to even out the heel and face divide so that I ain't got to get rid of any of the heels and keep doing useless changes, even though I'm going to have to do one with Miss Elizabeth. But I'm sorry I pointed out Ric Flair as a bad person, but he was doing crap. So, Wrestler of the Year is Jumbo Tetsuya, as declared as the Wrestler of the Year. Come the Year All Japan, Team of the Year is Jumbo Tetsuya and Jinko Tenorio. Match of the Year, of course, is them two. Is him taking on GKO Tenorio taking on Tiger Mask. Show of the Year is also All Japan. Young Wrestler of the Year is whoever he is. Veteran of the Year is Dory Funk Jr. Female Wrestler of the Year is Lioness Asuka. Well, we ain't got her on board, but we could do. Manager of the Year goes to Ern Laddie, whoever he is. Announcer of the Year goes to whoever he is. Colour Commentator, well, we got one, which is Colour Commentator of the Year. Referee of the Year is American Hearts Ruling First and Count, giving Kingpin Earl Hebner. Thank you, Earl Hebner. Thank you for joining WWF then. So we've got 2, technically speaking. I don't know. Let's go to the Power 500. See where any Stan Hansen's up there, which is nice because he's coming in hopefully. But we're quite far down. Terry Funk, I think, is one of the highest we've got. Where's Ric Flair's there? Hogan's there, which is not too bad. Let's have a look and see what's going on. There we go. So some stuff going on. We still made a profit last month, even though we're struggling a bit. Auto push everybody. Let's have a look and just check my backstage because I swear I turned I've turned the Dirty Doctor off so he don't show up anymore. Junie Darnsborough, Highway Street, and Honky Tonk Man will be available to start work tomorrow, which is good because that would mean everything's evened out again. So I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying booking it. It's just I'm going to probably turn on the... I don't understand why Randy Savage had a bad match because he's good in the ring, as you can see, but as soon as you put him in the main event, he can't do it. So Randy Savage is not going to be pushed anymore towards that main event. It'll be people who I know can do it because, you know, if you look at the week before, the Madison Square Garden show, history of the Madison Square Garden show, the week before that, the main event was that one. And he was, you know, and even at that show, he's not very good. He got 76 in that match. But, you know, people like people I know can pull out the main event. But I think the problem is they're not very popular in this area and we're going to have to build them all up. But hopefully the younger wrestlers we've got on the roster will be able to take over from them eventually. But even Ted DiBiase and Terry Funk's quite old, but Ted DiBiase is still quite young at this time. He's only 31, so he's 10-year pro. So it's great to have him on board. Ladies and gentlemen, this was episode number 3 of this, 1985. WWF now in 1986. We'll see you guys live. We've got 1 year. And then we're able to bring in Survivor Series next year after. And then the year after that will be Royal Rumble and SummerSlam. So, yeah, we're getting there. I want to thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the really crap picture, but it's the best I could get. It's Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 1. I will get a picture over the next few months for WrestleMania 3. Because that's what we're going to be building up to the next few months, and I'm going to be using that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode.